G'day guys and welcome back to Jans_gaming for another Dokkan battle video. So for today's video here we're going to be looking at the best options to run to beat this INT EZA for the Merged Zamasu. So as you can see, LR EZA, it is only the 10 stages and we don't have any typing disadvantages here, so that is definitely a great advantage for us. Easy 30 stones, and as you can see the weakness is the Future Saga. So first part of the celebration has been all Future Saga, so that definitely bodes well for us here. And yeah, here is our options. So looking at the leaders that we have to work with, you've got the new STR Goku and Vegeta. Obviously going to be your number one best option. If you do have a copy of them, they'll absolutely dominate this EZA. We do have 200% from the STR Gohan as well, which is definitely really viable, especially because you can just bring him as a friend. So if you don't have you could definitely run him. Got the AGL Blues as another option, and if you're really battling, you got the INT Vegeta and Trunks as well. Starting here, we'll sort of just go through. We're doing this on Dokkan info as opposed to the usual wiki, so we're not doing it by typing. We're doing it by a little differently here. So as you can see, we've got the brand new 2 LRs. If you have them, pretty much bring them. They can absolutely dominate this fight. Because Zamasu is INT, this physical Trunks could definitely get some good burn here. He can perform multiple supers. I think he should, be able to cook pretty well. We've got the STR Gohan I spoke about, and then the Goku Vegeta as our leads. If you were running a pure extreme team, I guess you could go Tech Merged Zamasu, and that would definitely work pretty well. Say if you had like you, maybe a couple of the clones, you could go with that one, and that could maybe work pretty well. We've got the Tech Vegito. I'd pretty much, if you're going extreme, definitely feel free to run those guys, and that could work really effectively. But yeah, generally I prefer to keep my teams pretty super or extreme focused based on one of them. We've got Tech Vegito Blue, who's got the boost at the moment and could be really, really good. I don't think the EZAs will go long enough for him to get transformed, but the fact that he just gets the extra keys, has the dodge in slot 3, could be really good as a plug and play type of unit. We got the STR Trunks of Maya, could be alright there. And then the rest of these guys I'd probably be avoiding unless you need a spot filler. Maybe the STR Vegito Blue could work pretty well, I guess. As I said, if you're running that extreme class team, maybe you go double super bosses with the STR Rose and bring units like you, and then some type of combination of the clones. I think that would be another pretty successful build. The only thing is that you are going to be minimizing your damage by not having as many LRs on the team, as well as hurting your stats HP wise as well. But we all know at this point that the clones are all really, really viable options. We got the physical Rose. In one of my other videos, I call him a bit of a domain merchant. But if you are doing the slower grind with a lot of TURs, that domain could be valuable for the extra stats there. As we continue to scroll down, again, if you've got that extreme class team, I don't mind this EZA for the STR. Goku Black is a World Tournament unit, so I imagine a lot of people do have copies of him hidden away and may not have even realised that there. You got the Ghost Usher that you can use with the Tech 17 and 18, so they could have value on that front. You've got damage reduction with other future class units. And then after there, I guess, is where we experience a pretty big drop off here. You got support with Zamasu and Gawasu, but you're relying on dodge chance for them to be really effective. And then actually, I was just scrolling through to see who else we had that could be good, thinking that we're just about to be finished, which we certainly are. But the physical Vegito Blue, I know he's not an LR, but he's going to have type advantage. He can perform the counters, has big time damage reduction. He could be really, really effective here. And then if you're running the extreme class team that I was sort of speaking about, you could always go with the the AGL Rose as well, because again, his support class unit, it's going to make that team just work so much better. So those are probably your best options from future. But what I wanted to mention is the fact that this Goku and Vegeta also do have their secondary leader skill, so you are able to delve and dip into the fuse fighter aspect of this lead is sort of where I'm going with that one. So what you'd be able to do is bring units like the AGL Gogeta, Tech Vegito, Tech Gotenks is another amazing option that I really do love bringing pretty much onto every team that I possibly can. So that could be really effective with him there. We've also got, as we scroll down, we've got the Tech Gods, we've got the Physical Super Saiyan 4s, Physical Gogeta, and remember, just because they aren't a part of the category advantageous team doesn't mean that they aren't going to be able to be really effective here. Yeah, just having, especially for these guys, having guard, they've got their big time damage reduction on the first turn. That'll work really well. Scrolling through the rest of these, like I'll probably, even though Tech Cow and Cleaver are really good, I'd probably avoid bringing them. Again, the Vegito Blue. But yeah, the top tier options here, you've got like Gods, Super Saiyan 4s, Gogeta, Gotenks, and then the two 10th anniversary LRs could be really big time additions to your teams. So what we'll do now is I'll jump across in game and show you the two teams that I am considering running for this one. So here we are in game, and this is the first team that I wanted to show you guys. This is the team that I'll more than likely be starting off the EZA with. I think just the mix of full LR here is just going to absolutely dominate it. So we're starting off with the STR Goku Vegeta as our lead. I'm sure that was pretty obvious from how I described them during the video, but I imagine that they're going to absolutely decimate this EZA. So definitely valuable to have them in there. I do have the STR Rose. He's not going to have big bad bosses active, but given the high quality defense that the unit has, and a few Saiyan links in there as well, I didn't have any issue in bringing him into the team here. We've got the Physical Trunks, as I said before, does have type advantage, can perform multiple supers, and then gets the damage reduction within those turns for supers. So combine that with the defense and the category advantage, I imagine he'll be really solid defensively. Got Tech Vegito Blue, just while we've got that boost, we sort of may as well make use of that one there. And then we've got the two non-future units. So as I said, because this is a LR EZA, we are going to be able to do really insane amounts of damage. So I think by having the blues sitting in slot 1, you then go to the gods. Not only will they do their own big time damage with a billion supers, but they'll also be able to provide extra links for the STR Blues to make sure that they're doing some really impactful damage as well. And then to fill out the team, we're going with Gotenks. Pretty much Gotenks, you've got damage reduction, big time damage reduction and ability to counter, and most importantly we've got the rainbow orb changing, so does add a lot of value to all of the teams that we throw him on. The other team we've got here is the STR Rose team. Now, as I said before, you can go with a very extreme focus team to get this EZA done, and I think this team would be a great example of that. So we've got the STR Rose as the lead. Absolute dominant force. I don't think I need to talk about him as an option, but we've got the Zamasu Goku. Fortunately, he does have the different name, so we are able to rock copies of him. You can see that he is an extreme class support, has damage reduction, extra damage reduction there. Performs a crit in the early stages. I think he'll be really good for this EZA, and the same goes for the INT Goku Black Rose, sorry. Another unit that's got boost at the moment. I think he'll be able to do some big time damage with those supers. I've got the Tech Merged Zamasu here. Bit of an interesting choice to throw in, but I was just looking for LRs to really fill out the team for us. And for that first turn, he's got the big time damage reduction, so I think that will work in our favour. We've We've got the physical Rose Goku Black, sorry. Main thing that he has here, extreme class support there, which is always fire, and then has the rainbow orb changing. So, yeah, big W with that. So we'll definitely take that to help to boost the synergy of the rest of the team. And then we finish off the team with the Broly Cheerline Limo. As I said, I was looking for LRs to finish out the team, and what we've got here is support. We've got dodge, and if we get in trouble, we can get a full heal with that physical orb changing. So I think they are just a really handy last addition to the team, but I expect a lot of the other LRs to carry what we're sort of trying to do, get the dub there. So let me know what type of team you're going to be running down below. I think going with an STR Goku Vegeta team is definitely going to be the most powerful option. But as I said, there's a few ways around this EZA because it is an LR one. So let me know how you're building them down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content. And hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.